As you can see, I have hundreds of ants right now, and I was also pleasantly surprised because I was told that this colony had 3 queens, and I'd only been able to see 2 so far. Here's 2 of them there, but right over here I have 4 queens, and they each have their own brood pile. Those little baby ants. And look at that one. You can see that one right there? See how they're carrying the brood around, moving them around? These are very, very tiny ants too. The zoom on my phone is just really good, so you get a lot of good detail. But they move the brood around. They might be trying to find, because ants, of course, like dark spaces. So I just brought them out of the cabinet where it's nice and dark, and I've got a light on them, so they might be trying to move the brood to a darker spot, which sadly right now for them I don't really have. I just put this down for them. This is a combination honey and water, so they can get some nutrition and drink from it. And I've got a cotton ball over here that's filled with water, so that they can drink from that. So they get plenty of water and food. And they have been doing really good so far. I did not have any of these brood. I had none when I got these on Saturday. Like I said, I got, you see those ants down there by the queen. They're carrying the, I believe those are the eggs. The larger ones are the pupa. Soon I'll have larvae, and then I'll have new worker ants. And it looks like, oh look, they're moving them over there. Because it's darker over there, because I got the aluminum foil down there. So it's more protected. They haven't discovered the honey yet. Hopefully they will. All it takes is just one. One to be kind of curious and say, hey, what's that? And she'll go over there and check it out and go back, tell everyone else, hey, check this out. And then, oh, there's one checking out now. She was just checking it out. So hopefully she'll go and tell the others, and then I'll have some ants start feeding. Now here's the cool thing. Not all the ants will be able to go over there and feed, because as you can see, there's lots and lots of ants. And oh, we actually have some climbers. That's the highest I've seen them climb so far, but they can only go so high because I've got a baby powder barrier around the edge, and they can't climb through that. They hit that baby powder and they lose their grip and they fall. But still, that's the highest I've seen them climb. But as I was saying, because not all the ants can actually get a chance to eat, what to do is you'll have a group of ants that will get their fill, and then all ants have what they call a social stomach, and then they fill that up, and then they go to the other ants, like over here, the worker ants tending to the brood and the queen and all, and they regurgitate the food back in their mouth. Yeah, see, look, they're moving over. The queens have already moved over by the aluminum foil too. Just look how fast they've moved that brood. Isn't that just amazing? But yeah, like I said, they will regurgitate food into the other ants' mouths, and that way they get their fill. And they'll do the same for the larva and the pupa, however the heck you pronounce it, the baby ants. No one goes hungry in an ant society. Everyone is fed. Everyone has a job to do. And the worker ants, they'll only last for a couple of weeks and then they'll die off. The queen ants for this species should last about a year or two, but there are species of queen ants that will last up to 30 years. So you imagine they'll have billions and billions of offspring. I don't think those ants got the memo yet. Hey, move over there, it's dark. Now these ants here typically like to live under wood, bricks, concrete, dark spaces like that. Though they have anthills too. That's right, look at that. It's almost all gone. I mean, look how fast and efficient they are. They almost moved the entire brood over there. That is just amazing. Yet they're still just kind of chillaxing. Yeah, they'll get the message. The other thing too is a lot of ant societies will have only one queen. So I was very surprised that that these little black ants actually have more than one queen, and that's called a polymorphous. It's a polymorphous society because they have more than one queen. Like I said, I've got 4, and it looks like that is all I have. The 4 queens. So as time goes on, I will have a better system for them. I'll try to get an actual ant terrarium from antscanada.com and get them a proper setup. In the meantime, what I might do is just get the typical, ant farm, so they can actually dig tunnels and things like that. I'll connect a hose, like a little clear hose, make a hole, stick a hose in there. If there's any gaps, fill it with cotton so they can't get out, and then attach that into the ant farm so they can come and go as they please. So if they want to burrow in the ant farm, they can, and if they want to feed in here, they're good to go. Look at that, they've cleared up all the brood. They've moved them all over there now. That is just awesome. Yeah, they're still cool. Alright, well, I'm going to seal them back up, put them back in the cabinet, and we'll see what happens next time.